Well, March is Colorectal Awareness Month, and to raise awareness, Highlands Oncology is hosting a Strollin for the Colon 5K, and we've got Dr. Tanchu here to share more. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, let's just dive right in. What can you tell us about the 5K?
So the 5K is a really fun event that we started last year, and it's really to kind of raise awareness on a really, really big deal. This cancer, colon cancer, has become the second cause of cancer death related in the United States.
Wow.
We're seeing it more and more in younger people. We've decreased the standard recommended age to screen patients. It used to be 50 and now it's 45 for the average age patient. That's just because we're really seeing it becoming a bigger deal. So to kind of start awareness of it, we decided to create this fun event around it. It's a family-friendly event. There will be bouncy houses, face painting. My kids show up. Some of us will be strolling.
Okay.
And some of us will be running. The runners are more than welcome to come, and by the time they're finished, we'll still be strolling. But it's a 5K. It starts at the Highlands campus in Springdale, and it'll sort of like loop around by the Children's Hospital and comes back to Highlands. We talk about different things related to colon cancer and kind of really encourage people to get screened so we can attack this disease that's now really taking away our family members and our friends.
Right. And I had no idea when you mentioned about it being, would you say the third or the
second?
The second.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's crazy, and especially with diagnosis happening.
Absolutely. And it's we don't talk enough about it because it's a taboo.
Right.
So I always tell my patient my big goal is to destigmatize this feeling of your plumbing system being a taboo to talk about, because that's
icky,
really
right?
Because that's really why we have such a hard time people getting to the office. Is no one wants to really talk about rectal bleeding or changing bowel habits, and it's something that happens and needs to be taken care of. And also, colon cancer is one of the very few cancers that can be prevented.
Really?
The reason why we push colonoscopies is that at the time of the colonoscopy, we'll find polyps, and those polyps are abnormal growth that, if left alone, will become cancerous. So by removing these polyps, we're essentially preventing colon cancer.
Oh, wow. And that's why these events are so
Absolutely.
important. Now, you said folks can walk or run
Absolutely.
the 5K, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how do they register, and when's the deadline for registration?
So the deadline for registration is today is the 18th.
Today's the 18th,
Today's
yes.
the 18th. I usually struggle with the days. This is going to be Saturday the 29th. So really, honestly, you can even register on site. There's really no deadline.
Okay.
You can come in. It's easier if you register before, so you can get your T-shirt and participate. The QR code is the easiest way to register, and that can be scanned.
Yeah, great. And we have a QR code graphic as well. Now, is there a cost to participate? Can folks sign? You said they can show up and sign up.
Correct. It's $25 to register. Kids up to 10 are free.
Okay.
But like I said, please, the more the merrier.
Absolutely.
And you can really register on that day. So if you're not sure that you want to participate, or you're not sure you want to come in, you can come in that day and you'll get registered and you'll get to participate. It's a really, really fun thing. Last year we had a lot of fun.
Oh,
my kids didn't love the whole walk.
But
they did it because once we start, we have to finish.
You have to finish
You have to finish.
Now, if all that was said in this interview was not enough, if folks are kind of maybe on the fence, how would you encourage them to just go ahead and participate and support this event?
Really, I think that it really comes back down to the cause, right? Colon cancer is something that is preventable, is something that we can do something about, is something that we can catch early. So I tell folks, please don't ignore your symptoms. If you're having rectal bleeding, if you're having change in bowel habit, if you get checked by your primary care doctor and you're anemic, if you have a family member that has a history of colorectal cancer, these are things that really you need to talk to your doctors to get screened early. This is just a fun event to really, really drag and drive down that message. And we really talk more about fun things. And plus, you get to do butt jokes.
Yeah, come on. That's the best part,
That's really the best part of my job.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Dr. Tanchu,
You're very
so much.
welcome.
And thank you to
Thank you
Highland
for having me.
Oncology for sponsoring this segment. We'll be right back.